Hello, and welcome to this, the first of 5 parts of me playing one of my favourite old games. Now, you might be saying, Anthony, you have already done one level of this. And that's true. That was for a bit of fun a while back to test out Fraps on my headset, and, well, it wasn't quite perfect. I've been going through lots of different headsets trying to get the recording levels and stuff like that right. And I'm not saying this is going to be perfect, but I think it's going to be pretty damn good. And rather than just jumping in at the part that most people get to see, I'm going to be doing it all the way through with all cutscenes, and hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's start it up. Virgin Interactive Entertainment, Argonaut Software Limited, present.
It is the year 2123, and the massive overpopulation of the Earth has forced the human race to investigate the colonization of the other planets.
Took them long enough.
To this end, the tribal class survey ships were constructed and each dispatched with its own mission to find
that's CD loading times.
The Myrmidon to Mars, the Aztec to Venus, and the Amazon to the moons of Jupiter and Saturn.
Really? You need to send entire ships to look at planets that we already know pretty much everything about?
I'll be there in a moment, Alex.
Hello, Captain. Welcome to the future, where skin-tight jumpsuits bring out every feature of your command. Every feature. And look at that little inverse quiff. I'm not sure what you call a quiff when it's pointing down.
Good morning, Captain. We are approaching the Carboniferous asteroid we detected yesterday. I would like to attempt a flypast.
Did you just say carnivorous asteroid?
Course alteration locked in.
Are you serious?
Scan commencing now.
Okay, Alex, what have we got?
You seriously saw...
Spectral data indicates a variety of compounds. Carbon dioxide, water, ammonia. Relevant data is on screen ready for access.
You saw a
I'm
carnivorous
also picking up sulfates,
asteroid,
amino acids,
and what?
proteins.
You're just like, yeah,
Alex,
sounds
those
legit.
are organics. Have you scanned for any form of life?
No point, Captain. The asteroid is obviously alive.
Oh,
Are
obviously.
you sure?
Certain. Should I attempt evasive action?
Yeah, it might be a little late for that.
Emergency procedures.
Jesus, Alex, talk to me.
Warning. Drive system overload. Detonation imminent. Captain,
Jesus, Alex,
commence
talk to me.
manual shutdown.
There's big tentacles wrapping around the ship.
Launching automatic distress beacon.
That's a good idea. How long will it take anyone to come and find us? Wow, in space.
Initiating lifeboat pre-launch sequence.
Yeah, evacuating is probably the
Warning,
best
you
idea.
have 10 seconds to reach safety.
10 seconds?
Lifeboat launch in 10, 9,
God, I hope it's not very far away.
7, 6, 5.
Don't be an asshole. Oh, come on, give her enough time.
Hull and engine core reached. Main drive will detonate.
Oh, hell no. Close the door, girl. Close the door.
2,
I hope that thing's gonna hold that great big explosion. Oh, maybe not. Damn. But yeah, seriously, who thought it was a good idea to check out a carnivorous asteroid? I mean, what did you think is gonna happen, you know? This thing's gotta feed on something. Okay, whatever. Yes, this is Creature Shock. One of the several games that terrorized me during my childhood and gave me nightmares and stuff like that. Even though I never actually played it, but just seeing small sections of the demo was enough to give me huge-ass nightmares. And well, with scary fonts like that, you know. I will skip the... Yep, thank you. This, Creature Shock. I don't think there's any options we have to configure particularly. Just turn the music down a little. Yeah, there we go. That should be sufficient. Now, as I say, this is going to be a full playthrough, and I'm not going to lie to you. Those of you who have been following R3M will well know that I have played through and completed this game several times, so this is not a blind run. I'm not going to pretend to be surprised by most of the things that happen. Some things still do take me by surprise, so if I do seem shocked, it is most likely genuine. But because this isn't a blind run, I've gone ahead and I've laid out a map which will plot our course through the on rails sections, so that we hit every single enemy and obstacle that you can get. Now, with any luck, I won't cock up too badly and get myself killed halfway through. But before we can go ahead and get to the on-rail sections, we have to deal with the space shooter part. So, without further ado, let's hit the stars. Oh, of course, we've got to get past the FMV first, of course. The Bay of Rainbows. The moon. Where we keep barrels on the surface, for some reason. I was going to ask, well, why are we looking at colonizing Mars and stuff when the moon's right here? But it looks like they've done the moon already. Oh yeah, check out those graphics. Those monster graphics. The Nerubian 5. Awesome ship. Little peg leg landing gear. It's very sweet. Behold our hero. Anonymous Muck. Ah, yeah, he's definitely anonymous. Anonymous Muck Crew Cut. His awesome grey boots that match the floor. Oh yeah, with the red highlight. Man, that's sexy stuff, man. Oh, look at that badass turn. Oh, this guy don't even care. Wow, he actually really doesn't look like he cares. And our employer, Mr. Egghead. His head is so beautifully round and smooth. And look at that microphone. If I had a microphone like that, I wouldn't have any issues, you know, recording decent dialogue. Ah, well, it looks like the beacon managed to get the signal back. Yep, this guy really cares. Alright, Mr. Egghead, have at it.
We picked up a distress beacon from the survey ship Amazon.
Butler Day? Isn't that a prison
being
from
sent
Riddick?
to assess the situation. The last location transmission showed the ship to be in the vicinity of Saturn. Their next survey point would have been Titan.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot of interesting information.
We've assigned you one of the new FTL scout ships, a
Oh,
Lynx
yeah.
Phase 4. We'd like it back in one piece.
No promises. Damn, this thing's got some serious thrust. Look at this thing.
Prep and launch from Base 7 in 20 minutes.
20 minutes? I mean, I flew in on this thing, didn't I? Recover the black box. Can do. Stomp. Stomp. Man, that haircut is so perfectly smooth, you know? It's amazing. I love this ship. It's got... It may look really, you know, front heavy, but design-wise, I just like that. Oh yeah, look at that acceleration. Oh, here we go, it's going straight in. Now the first problem these sections are very much classic arcade. Press and hold fire and never give up. The first issue I'm going to have is that these sections are... The mouse is the wrong way around and I can't invert it. So when I pull down I go up, and when I go up I go down. It's completely the reverse of what I'd actually like to be doing. So I'm going to muddle through as best as I can without getting myself destroyed. Now, the first question I really have to ask is, you know, these guys haven't encountered any aliens yet. So, where the hell have all these aliens come from? I mean, suddenly, aliens everywhere. And no one seems to have given it much credence. Okay, it doesn't actually specify whether or not the humans have encountered any aliens before, but... You'd think if we have to investigate a carnivorous asteroid, then we probably don't know an awful lot about stuff that's out there. I love these twiddly ones. These twiddly ones are great. There we go. I do believe that lump in the background is our destination, coming up slowly. Spray and pray, baby, spray and pray. We've got the little Romulan birds of prey firing their friggin' tachyon beams. We've got space squid. Klingon birds of prey coming from the other direction. Mine layers. Turrets in space. Considering this game only has 5 levels, so considering the use or lack thereof of these guys, ooh, space squid, they they actually have a fairly neat variety for what accounts for 1 level of the game. Because, you know, we don't see these guys again. I think a few of these guys make an appearance in the second of these 2 flying sections, but for the most part, this is their one and only appearance in the game. And, you know, and you'll see a bit more why I'm impressed once I get past the segment, but they fit all of this onto the CD-ROM, and I think they have to get some credit for that, because back then CD-ROMs couldn't hold as much data as they could before they were placed in the DVDs. Back then, you know, CDs were what? 200 megabytes, if that? So they had way more space limitations than anyone in the PlayStation or later PC eras. Take that soundtrack. And you know what? So not only do they have all these sprites and all the game programming, they've also included this kick-ass song, you know? Yeah. Real 90s dancey techno thing going on. Now personally, I'm not too much of a fan of these sections. They go on for quite a while, though this one is thankfully shorter than the second flying section. The second flying section is probably twice, if not 3 times longer than this section. And depending on how ridiculously long it turns out to be, I may even have to break into 2 episodes. Oh no, giant mothership thing. Gotta shoot it in the eyes. Now the trick to this guy is finding the right altitude and the pointing of your gun, because this thing will fire on a single level and the shots will go upwards, so as long as you stay low and just keep shooting, you should be okay. Just in case it's shooting it in those great big overly eyes of its. I'm guessing, yeah, there you can see in the background, you can see the scout ship and the carnivorous asteroid has stopped to investigate. I'm gonna have words with the captain of that ship. I mean, frankly... Oop, there we go.
Can you see this?
Yeah, can you see this?
It's alive, Commander.
Any suggested action, Control?
Shoot it!
Make a close sweep and scan for survivors.
Okay, Control. I'm going in.
Okay, Control, I'm going in. What happened to a close scan and search for survivors?
I'm going to look for a landing site.
Well, I'd say you seem to have found one. Alright, this is how we make our entry into level 2. So, I'm going to cut it here, and the next time you join us, we're going to be taking on the alien presence on board what remains of the Amazon and the carnivorous asteroid. So until then, I'm R3M, and this is Creature Shock.